Can you hear the voice in the garden while you tread about your day? Not far above the clouds somewhere, but speaking in the way. The breath was never silent, the sound was never gone. It moved through every age and place and kept on singing on. Can you hear even the garden where the breath still called within? Can you hear Sarah laughing when promise rose again? Abraham listened to Sarai, one who heard what breath would say. For the voice was never limited to one place, one land, one day.
Can you hear the voice?
Can you hear the tone?
Can you feel the sound of breath?
Calling you back home, not in stress, not in striving, not in fear or out of noise. In the quiet of your being, can you hear the voice? Can you hear Miriam singing with the waters at her feet? Can you hear Deborah rising where the palm and thunder meet? Can you hear Huldah speaking when the scroll was open wide? The voice of breath was sounding through the ones religion tried to hide. Can you hear Sophia crying, wisdom standing in the street? Can you hear Magdalene calling, life had risen from defeat? Can you hear Thecla preaching, unafraid and standing strong? Can you hear Phoebe carrying the living word along? They said the voice went silent when the ancient pages closed, but breath was speaking everywhere, through every heart, awareness that knows. Messengers before Israel, messengers after too. The voice was moving through the earth, calling all things true. 50 times the voice is written, the voice of Elohim heard. 46 times a voice was speaking, tone becoming living word. Even as a woman's voice, creation bears the sound. The phony of eternal breath is vibrating all around. Can you hear the voice? Can you hear the tone?
Can you feel the sound of breath?
Calling you back home, not in stress, not in striving, not in fear or out of noise. In the quiet of your being, can you hear the voice? John heard a great voice behind him, a trumpet full and clear. He turned around to see the voice and saw the light appear. The candlesticks were shining, the ecclesia stood as flame. The voice was clothed in many sons, yet speaking one true name. Isaiah heard the voice behind him. This is the way, walk here. Not shouted through confusion, not born from anxious fear. It rises in the stillness, it speaks when striving ends. It sounds within the throne room, where breath and awareness blend. You cannot hear while demanding, you cannot hear while bound. Oh, you cannot hear while wrestling with every outer sound. Enter into quietness, enter into rest, enter surface
and the trees,
the morning light, the evening sky,
the movement of the breeze.
the voice becomes visible,
When opened eyes can see
the sound of breath in everything, the word alive in me.
Can you hear it through the ages?
Hey, from the garden to today. Ha, ha. Can you hear it through the messengers who walk the living way? Not locked inside one nation, not sealed inside one scroll.
No, no.
The voice of breath keeps sounding through the awakened, sacred, self-made whole. Can you hear it? Can you hear it in the woman? Can you hear it in the man
Can you hear it in the childlike one?
who simply takes breath's hand?
Can you hear it in the sound?
Can you hear it in the song?
The voice is always spoken.
We were listening wrong.
Can you hear the voice?
Can you see the voice?
Can you feel the voice?
Can you be the voice? Breath is speaking, breath is singing, breath is moving through all things. Woo!
Can you hear the voice?
Can you hear the voice?
Can you hear the voice?
When you hear the voice within, the voice was never silent. The sound was never gone. The tree of life music lives eternally. When awareness enters rest, the tree of life
Voice keeps singing on.
Can you hear the voice?